Welcome back, you guys. Again, doing something a little bit different today. Just got a phone call from a friend of mine. We're gonna go take a look at his 1955 Ford Sunliner. Now this is a 292 teapot carburetor car. I did a rebuild on the carburetor a couple of years ago, and it sounds like we're having some drivability issues, and possibly just needs a little bit of a tune on the carburetor. He told me he thinks it's running rich. So we're gonna head on over. I let him know that we're gonna be filming ahead of time, and they've even extended the opportunity for us to go ahead and tour their home, which is one of the largest private 50s memorabilia collections I have ever seen, including rooms entirely dedicated to Elvis memorabilia in the house, and this is mostly vintage stuff. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, then stick around to the end of the video, and hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, I grew up in the 50s in San Francisco, and me and my childhood friends used to go over to the Bayshore Highway and sit on the overpass of the freeway and name the cars as they went by, the year and the model. I loved those cars of those days, and I loved the music of those days, so that's what we've been collecting for quite a while.
So where did you and when and where did you and Cheryl meet?
Up in Auburn.
Mobile Home Park.
Yeah. I knew I was going to meet her because I told my friends that the lady I'm looking for is hand's going to fit my hand perfect, and she's going to be brunette and she can sing. And I moved up 4 doors up from her, and I found her. So it was like supposed to happen.
Yeah, I'm a regular brunette, but I call my hair blonde.
Oh, that's good. Maybe tell us about the street gangs as a kid. Just tell me about your growing up in the 50s in San Francisco.
I grew up in the Candlestick Cove projects, and you had to be pretty tough to live there. There were some pretty tough guys in there, and I was the president of a street gang called the Junior Jokers, and we lived there before they built the stadium. They built this park when I was 15 years old. I watched them build it, but there was only one way to come in through that tunnel and one way out, and if you came in and got caught, you had a problem. Other than that, everybody tried to be happy. Nobody had nothing to want to take away from each other, so there was no reason to have any backstabbers or anything like that. And all the people I talked to since then, they said they had the best time of their lives when they lived in the projects. It was just a good time.
So what got you into collecting all of this memorabilia, and how long have you been collecting all of this?
Oh, I've been collecting this for, I'd say, 40 years. I started when I was a kid with the cars. But when you're young, you get one car, but you always have to give up that car to get another. But when I got to the part of my life where I had a little more income, then I started buying my car collection. I had the 56 Ford when I was 18, and I just loved the way they made it look. And this is a 55 Ford Sunliner convertible, which I never expected to ever have in my life, but it's just beautiful. And We like this car very much. This car is a 55 Chevy 2-door Bel Air. It has a 383 stroker. It's been on the rotisserie. It's how it was done and put together. It's just put around in circles and kept putting all the parts added onto it. And it's only got 1,600 miles on it. I mainly bought it because I love candy apple red paint. And a friend of mine named Joe Balin invented this paint color. And my wife loves this car the most out of our collection. She said, don't ever sell this one.
Thank you, Pat.
Sure. Well, yeah, welcome to our museum of the 50s. Hopefully take you back to a time that was much nicer than, unfortunately, how things are today. Everything's pretty complicated today, but back then we didn't have to lock anything. You didn't need a lawyer. Your friends didn't stab you in the back. Well, not too many of them. But it just was a simpler time, and that's why if I feel kind of down sometime, I just look at my memorabilia and it picks me right back up.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us, and thanks for showing us around today.
You're welcome.
Sure.
Yeah, no problem. We'd like to take you on a little tour of our museum and start back here. If you're an Elvis fan, I think you might like some of this. You follow us back here to his bedroom. This is some of our memorabilia for Elvis. We actually have a piece of his hair from the barber shop when he went into the military. I mean, it's not just a little piece, but it's just DNA. And this reel up here, he actually signed that one. It's got a lot of his movie posters, just knickknacks, and just a good time. He liked Elvis.
So you guys have really curated an incredibly large collection. How long have you been collecting Elvis memorabilia?
Since I was a teenager. Back when I was a teenager, I started with Elvis.
And when were you a teenager?
Back in the 50s. In 59, I was 15 years old. That's pretty much when I kind of started, accumulating a few things here and there. But I couldn't come up with $5 to see him in concert because I just didn't have that much money as a kid. So I missed that when he was at the Cop Palace in San Francisco. This is what we do, and we enjoy it. And we enjoy people coming here and seeing what we did. It makes them go back to their childhood.
So where do you find all this stuff? On the internet, yard sales, thrift stores, or?
Internet, Antique Trove. People who knew I collected records, I made friends with them. They would call me when they had something and I'd have them over. In fact, the guy who I bought all the Elvis memorabilia from came over and asked me, where did I get this record album of Elvis Presley, because they all came in pink and green. And he said, that thing's in pink and blue. I've never seen anything like that. So we got on the computer and checked it out. Sure enough, you cannot find one of those in pink and blue. It's just like it slipped through the studio somehow. Somebody sold it to me, I don't know when. I'm sure it's pretty valuable. But you want to go back and show you he has his own bathroom?
So you said his own bathroom?
Yes, it's all jailhouse rock.
Thank you very much. No big deal.
Does that ever scare you at night?
Only when you forget they're on. I have people come here and I don't tell them, and it scares them. Yeah.
Hi, this is Elvis Presley.
He's got his pajamas in the back.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you guys liked Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How could you not? I mean, that little country boy set the world on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of his movies. We have several posters of his different movies. Follow That Dream. And,
Well, thanks for letting me talk to you.
King Creole. I have most of my stuff here when he was in the military. That's a real nice shot there of King Creole, the one on the bottom. That's pretty rare. That one up there in the frame. Cartridge tape, stereo, HVAC. And GI Blues up on the wall. That's all the military movies. Then you have his Hawaiian statue right here.
So cool. This is so neat. I bet you never feel alone in here, though.
No.
I always feel like somebody's watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get that vibration sometimes. Here's a poster of my favorite singer, Roy Orbison, who at a Elvis concert stopped the concert because he was in the audience and said, "There is the best rock and roll singer of all time." That's a pretty good compliment coming from Elvis Presley. They were good friends. You can see in that's the statue when he did the concert with the USS Arizona. He did that just for no charge at all. He put that to charity. And him and I got something in common because I have a poem posted at the USS Arizona War Memorial. So I feel like we have a little something in common. Those are actual gold records. And the walls were not phony, they were real.
This is absolutely insane.
Yeah, people say that they just can't take it in. They sometimes say they're going to come back. Yeah, sure, come back.
Yeah, I understand why. This is a lot to take in one trip. You know, I've been here quite a few times and I haven't really looked in this room.
It's always been
I
closed.
think this is the first time I've actually looked in there.
Well, just a lot of things in there. And it was Mr. James Dean.
Well, he's just kicking back, smoking in the house, huh?
Yeah, that's the way he was. It's kind of a tragedy what happened to him. And he did an interview, and at the end of the interview, he told the guy, "Drive safe because the life you save may be your own." And right after that is when he got killed in that Porsche. It's kind of ironic. Elvis's first album, see? Pink and Green. You won't find Pink and Blue. That's his first album.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference.
Yep. We'll take you in your old 50s room. And here we got King Kong, keeps an eye on it.
That is a huge poster. Is that an original movie poster?
It's free copy, but limited.
Absolutely beautiful.
Here's our little malt shop that we had built back here.
Well, why don't you tell us about this?
Well, we had the black and white floor put in, and Cheryl and I just been collecting. And fortunately for us, this black and white table was, we were going to buy it, and then they called and said somebody else had already put a purchase on it, was going to take it. Well, a couple days later, they called us back and said those people backed off, so we ended up getting it. It belongs here.
Yep.
Yeah, it belongs here. There's This is some of the stuff that we collected. It's all 50s items. Might have a few things that aren't, but most of it's all 50s items. You have a Coca-Cola opener that was like never used. And just knickknacks here and there, stuff that we liked from the 50s. That RC Cola bottle, that was way back. We got little figurines with James Dean, Howdy Doody, Popeye. Got some more big boys. Got Captain Marvel from Shazam, when I was a kid. Have a box there. It's from the 50s. I can't believe what condition it's in. I wrapped it in cellophane, trying to preserve it. That's a pretty good item there. And just stuff that we've picked up over the years.
All right, you two, so thank you so much for letting us take a look around your home. I should say museum. You guys have done a great job of encapsulating the nostalgia of the 50s, and we're all super thankful. Thank you so much for taking us on a tour of your home.
You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you for coming and taking a look at our museum. We hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Now let's go take a look at the cars. I'm really excited about that. Here we go.
Okay, we're going to go out now and take the 55 Fairlane for a ride, and just maybe you can ride along with it.
guys, this is where we say goodbye in this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.